Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with lesson number 2 in Shannon Allor's She's Crafty mini paper pad class. And this is the sketch, and I'm as best I can, I'm going to adapt it to using to my papers being only 6 by 6. My background is this Pink Paislee, it's old. It's House of Thru by Pink Paislee, and it is Soiree is the collection. It's a birthday celebration kind of collection, and I actually have used all of that collection that I care to use, except for this. This is a pink background with a lime green dot on it, and the lime green kind of picks up this. My paper pad is Jen Hadfield's My Bright Life, and this was a swag gift or part of a project that was done by Heather of Heather's Crafty Life at one of her retreats, possibly the last one that I was able to go to. And I love the pad. I've used quite a bit of it, quite a bit in quotes because there's an awful lot left. The title that I'm going to use is this Traditions, and it's in a light blue, and there's a dark blue circle, center inside these flowers, and then I've got this kind of dark navy checked pattern, and the glasses, these are about my wine glasses again, guys. The excuse me, the champagne flutes are the glasses that have that, they're blown glass, and they have that kind of circle of an irregular band of navy blue. So what I'm going to do is I don't even know if this is the right color Copic marker, but I'm going to color, that's probably too bright a blue for what I want, although it might show up nicely. And it's better than the light blue, and I didn't want to go with there's kind of too much pink, and there's really no pink in the photos, and I don't care, but I don't want to overdo it since that's a very pink background. So I don't know if you guys do it, but I color my thickers fairly often. Just to get the right shade. And I'm noticing as I go over it again, it kind of darkens the blue. So that's going to give it just the right color. So I wanted to do that first so that could dry. So let me now kind of start placing my pattern papers and photos. I'm going to do this floral as this main band, which is also floral in the sketch. And it doesn't really match up here, but if I place the pictures properly, I've tried different ways to get the patterns to match up without success. So that's kind of the same problem I've always had with fabric in my very limited sewing experience. This in the main sketch kind of goes all the way to the end. I'm going to put it right here because I kind of want it underneath some of the other stuff. So I don't, it's only 6 inches long, so I'm not going to have it go all the way to the end. So I'll kind of do that. Let me Get that down there, and I'll figure out a way to get that. Okay, next layer was going to be this gold, and I figured if I put this over top of the floral and then have a photo kind of hitting this area right here, you never notice that there's a seam in there. And then I'm gonna do this on top of that and then layer my photos. This photo is the one that's gonna go down there. And you know, I don't like this as well. On top as I thought I would. So let's just kind of stick it right here. And this will go there. I'm not going to put a lot of adhesive on that in case I need to pick it back up. And I'm going to put a little bit of foam underneath that to kind of prop it up. Okay, now photos also need foam. Excuse me. I am kind of, let's see if I like those lined up there, or if I like having one higher and one lower. If I do one higher and one lower, it kind of creates this little area where I could do some, but if I have that one higher and this one lower, I think that's a more pleasing arrangement. So that's how it's gonna go. I'm scrapping to handle, I don't know any other word for it than depression this morning. After a couple of really good days, Friday and Saturday, where John seemed really lucid and happy and, you know, kind of impatient, feisty, let's say, impatient to get out and to figure out why he's not walking, and getting impatient with lying around in bed all the time. And after that, Sunday, when the whole crew of us went up there, he was back to hallucinating and being kind of out of it. I'm going to put this one down here, and then instead of having a banner with little triangles, I've punched some this is the original photo, and these are the two filtered versions of it. So what I've done is I've used this punch, and it's really, I had to punch, I tried several and only got 3. So I'm gonna kind of work with that. I thought the banner might make it a little too busy, and yes, this is me talking about something being too busy. But I didn't really want to go overboard. Maybe it's my mood. Anyway, you know, kind of back to facing the reality that there will be good days and there will be bad days. And yesterday was, and the day before were bad ones. Yesterday at dialysis, he was also out of it. He did recognize me, and he was happy to see me when I greeted him at the dialysis center. But instead of asking if he could talk to me on the phone like we did on Friday, kind of what this is going to do is go, you know, form a little semicircle underneath the title or the journaling, and I think the title might go across there, so we'll see. And I don't have a lot of embellishments. I found a little packet of labels and tabs in different colors, and I've pulled some of the ones out. I want to emphasize that navy blue color, so I pulled some of those out, and I thought I might use those to anchor some clusters, but I'm not sure yet. So you'll get in on that act. I'm going to put a little foam behind this. I've typed this up, and it says, I was talking about our holiday tradition of greeting the new year with champagne, which we did not do. So I'm going to do the traditions on there. And then this can go right here. This says a holiday tradition that we haven't had a chance to enjoy yet this season. I think I'll do this here, and then this would be champagne to greet the new year. And these kind of look like, I don't know, they look bubbly, right? Let's do that. Actually, I like it better here. And then maybe this can go here. And just to that's a little too close to the same size. It might peek over. Just to make this stand out a bit, I think I'm going to, let's see, I don't have, let's ink the edge, and this is not how I usually ink edges, but I lost a one of the foam ends to my dauber. That I haven't replaced it, and I don't want to stand up and go do that. Everything's right there where I need it, but okay, there. And then let's see how I can use these guys. I might just layer that, and then maybe that's floral on floral, so that doesn't really look all that great to me. So what I think I'm going to do is layer another one of these here, and then I can write something up there. It's not really a date. This is kind of the date that the photos were taken is not the important part. It's the fact that we haven't gotten a chance to do this yet this year. I'm gonna pull, I have a sticker sheet out for a totally different layout. And I'm gonna pull this heart off that sticker sheet and bring it into that mix. Okay, now I've got this blue one. I want to get it up under there, and because it's sticky, I'm having a little trouble with that. And that's crooked. So not the easiest thing in the world to do, and probably not something I should be trying to do on camera. And maybe I can do the floral right there. And let me put that on with a little bit of dimension. I'm not going to have a lot of embellishment on this. I will maybe add in some sequins. Okay, there. And now I've got another navy blue tab kind of right here. Let me put it on the side. And I'm going to layer that one up with this. Cut that in half. I don't want it to be right in the middle there. And then I'm going to pull another one of those hearts from this other sticker sheet. And kind of layer it right here up onto the photo there. Okay, now I have, let's put the title on. Okay, and now that that's on there, I have this little blue star that could also maybe go down as part of that cluster. And I have this floral, it's kind of close to that one if I use it there, but I could do it here. Okay, and what I could do there is underneath that, I can kind of tuck that one in, and this, it'll kind of show just a little tiny bit right there, and that's enough for me. I'm gonna put that cut part there. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this done. Let's take a look. I've kind of got my little banner-y sort of thing down here. I've got some journaling there. I've let this dark piece of paper kind of descend down a little bit lower than it does, although not that much. It's just a little off the proportions of the other. And of course I've reversed the orientation of those so that it would hide the fact that that's 2 6-inch pieces of paper instead of 1 12-inch. And I've matted these in the gold dot paper. I've used this pattern both up here and as the mat for the real photo. I've used the gold dot, I've used the navy blue, I've used the pink, and I've used the floral. So I've used 5 patterns here and done different things with them. I punched these guys and fussy cut some florals, and I think even though there are reds and greens in here, I think the pink doesn't make a bad background for that. And I think adding the blue and highlighting the blue kind of helps with that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week for lesson 4. As you know, I did lesson 3 ahead of time, and hopefully I'll have an update page to match this one that shows when we actually do fill our champagne flutes and greet the new year when John comes home. So hopefully he'll be in better shape. He'll be more like, I'm hoping that dialysis helps. Maybe it's the kidney function that kind of throws him into the tailspin, and that after dialysis, when all of the toxins are cleared from his blood, this is my, vast medical experience, of which there is none, that maybe the dialysis he had yesterday will make him, make today a better day for him. So I'm headed up there to see him after I get this loaded up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.